Sorry. Okay, there we go. I'll do it again real fast.
I don't know. I'm glad 'cause
Good evening. Welcome to Savant Academy, Royal Palm Beach Star, doing business as Royal Palm Beach Stars board meeting. Today's Wednesday, June 15th, 2022, and we are here at the Village Hall. Starting on my right, I'll take a roll call.
Brandon Pendergrass, Village Liaison.
Claudine Gooden Brooks, President,
Savon Smith, Program Director.
Xavier Smith, Secretary.
and I'm also serving as acting treasurer until we fill that role. As it stands, we have enough members here to meet quorum, and if everybody can review their agenda to see if there are any changes that need to be made or any additions. All right, are there any additions or changes that need to be made to the agenda?
Nothing on this side.
All good. We'll
All
do your
good.
input. All good. Thank you so much. A motion to accept our agenda.
I make a motion.
A second.
Thank you. Agenda is approved. And on to our next item, which is the minutes. Are you
I have February because
okay? Okay.
April we didn't vote on anything, so
That's February. But we will still need a minute. What was discussed? I don't think did we make quorum?
no, it was me, you, Pendergrass.
Right. Okay. So February 2022 minutes are being tendered.
No, they're here. February's here.
Okay. Thank you. We're actually going to review it because we all have to review it, unless we want to review it during the meeting, and then we could approve it just in lieu of time. If you could review that. So we're going to circle back to that in a few minutes. So update from financials from Spillane. We keep on getting a mess. He's in a meeting. He'll call us back. He's in a meeting. Call us back. So call us back, please. So we can tender our financials to the village. This we submitted the May statement. If you could correct on the agenda, the June statement actually is not out yet. So if you can cross off June on the agenda, this that was for planning there. May is available. May has been emailed over to the village for review. We all have we all can review our statements on the board members. Okay, on to committee report. Currently, we are in travel basketball season. We do have a tournament coming up, which is June 17th, well, 17th, 18th,
17, 19.
17th through the 19th. It's called Balling on the Beach. It's a very popular tournament. Our team is very excited to be in that tournament, which is the 10-9 split, the grades 10-9 split. Players to give them the opportunity to play in a major tournament, get some exposure. Also, I'll report that we received a donation from Dr. Papa, who is the owner of Action Physical Therapy in Royal Palm Beach. Thank you, Dr. Papa, for sponsoring our program. We very much appreciate it. He made a donation of $350, and I go to Dr. Papa which for a long, long time. So I'm happy to see that he supports our organization, which is pretty cool. All right. Also reporting that we have a Publix fundraiser, which will be in Boynton Beach. Coach, can you let us know that's June 18th?
Yes, that's June 18th.
Okay. If you could write in your agenda June 18th in the spot provided for it. So we're just letting you know if you'd like to support our organization, we will be in front of Publix on Boynton Beach on June 18th. In our planned activity, we have our t-shirts, our stars t-shirts that we will be putting into production and sale for sale. Also, we have star jackets that we are putting into production that will be available for sale. If you like any of these items, will be updated on our webpage. Or you could stop by the gym on Friday nights and inquire about it. We will be in there. And we hope you like them because we're representing the village in our team. Also, we have a planned a spades. I'm making a proposal for a spades and dominoes tournament. We mainly want to conduct this as a team bonding session for our parents and kids. We put in a lot of work. Our proposal date is July 1st, which I know is kind of a tricky time of the year because people go on vacation or they want to have a little fun, which is why I wanted it for July 1st. But if we move the date, my next date would be proposed as the following next Friday, which will be July 16th. So, may I have a motion for a fundraiser for the Spades and Dominoes tournament.
Before we make a motion, you're saying the domino tournament.
Apparently.
You say the domino tournament is going to be hosted when? You would like to host it?
July 1st. If July 1st is not available, because I'm not sure if there's anything planned for July 1st.
You want to do it at the rec center?
Yeah.
First. So it's just pending.
I have to check the dates.
Okay.
See what's going on.
And then my backup date would be July 16th. If you could write that in, because I do realize that July 1st is,
Yeah, that's why I asked, because I heard you say something about the 16th, but I seen the first on here.
yes. Yeah.
16th. And then you said domino tournament, so that should go over well.
Yeah,
If
just
we're able
something
to accomplish that.
for all of us to get together. And
I'll come win. Sorry.
I'll provide the cards and the dominoes. We're asking anybody who has a set of dominoes in our organization, they may provide that. So it's really no cost. It's just a night out of fun. It would be during our time in the gyms on Friday. So we'll still have the gym available for anybody who doesn't want to participate. And then we'll Brandon, what we're requesting if we may use the side room.
Okay. And it'll be the first that Friday. Okay, so you'll use that 6 to 9.
Yeah.
6 to 9 time frame.
So you're saying the domino tournament would be on the Friday that you have the gym.
Right. So we'll
You're
still
just looking for a room to do it in.
right.
I'll make that happen.
Very much appreciate it.
No, I see what we could do. We should be able to work something out.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Friday.
Else we're gonna have to play in the stand.
It's gonna look very festive. It's gonna look kind of crazy too. So walking in.
Yeah, no, that'll.
Improvise. We can always set the table up in the middle of the court.
All right. Well, we'll try to make it work.
No, we'll see if we have any room available. Uh, I mean, with it being a Friday, we should have something available.
All
So,
right.
um, I'll look at the schedule and make sure nothing's booked, and um, just get the clearance, and I'll let you know in the morning.
All right. I also wanted to propose July 16th because, just in case Salon wins any of these tournaments, no, I'm joking.
16th too.
That we like to have a kind of like a revenge match going on for the 16th.
Back to
Six
back, right?
16th.
Uh-huh.
16th is a Saturday.
Oh, then I chose the wrong
So
date.
you want the
If
15th?
you can, yeah,
Okay.
if you can make that change on the agenda to the 15th, here you go.
Yeah, any kind of events like that where you're bringing parents together is it's actually fun. So that'll be great.
Yeah, well, I would like to have, like, fun little activities to also to mention some improvements that our players have made. I know we have a set that's come a long way, so they would like to have them recognized in front of the organization.
Well, I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Thank you very much. So, accepted the Spades and Dominoes tournament for July 1st. If not, then July 15th. And if July 1st, then yes, July 15th for the revenge tournament.
Yeah, because I just might win. I've been practicing. Oh, then again, I forget he could play too.
Yes.
Oh, you got it
He
too.
knows. He knows a little bit.
All right. I know I'm doing all the talking, but
Sorry,
I'm the one who does it fastest.
Before you go any further, sorry, I'm not 100% sure I win. So let me put that out there. I didn't say I'm gonna win. I'm acting like I'm playing basketball. No, I'm not. Even though I'm decent, man, let me tell you, I met some people who play domino. They could sleep and play domino.
Different.
So I take it back for those who might come out there and play that.
Well, of course, we're inviting the public. Oh, the last thing I wanted to do is it's a fundraiser, so we'll set a ticket price, $10.
Yeah, and we should be able to get a lot of support because a lot of people in the community play domino.
Yeah. So sorry for that. May add that
Especially people from the
$10.
islands.
It was my first proposal.
We should be able to do very
Wow.
well with that. A fundraiser domino for
Yeah, just
the
a
local team. Oh,
get
yeah.
together. We run them. We make them work. So something to get everyone together. So coach, if you could put that in the app to update that we'll have an event that night as well, that'd be great. All right. On to the new, continuing old business. Our I'm proposing a it's I'm proposing a motion to pay the basketball trainer, was which he was vetted. He applied for his NAES coaching certificate. He received it back, which means his background check came through with a third party. Um, what was proposed is by some of our grade 9 split team. We have some parents that they all agreed unanimously. Can I say that word out today? To forego a tournament cost fee, which we would have incurred anyways because we obligated ourselves to pay for 4 tournaments for each travel team. So they wanted to forego one of those payments to pay Coach William Matthews, who agreed to come on board to help out the kids because there's a serious skill level that has occurred, and I'm gonna blame it on COVID. That they need to catch up, and we don't. I well, I don't feel comfortable just throwing them out there in the tournaments just yet, and they fully support that decision as well. So the motion is to pay Coach William Matthews the $350 that we would normally pay for a tournament. To Coach Matthews, he's putting in a 6-week program to make sure that they at least understand the basics of basketball, basic IQs, basketball training and to build up their confidence more before we put them out there in the tournament. Um, of course, we'll like to set up some scrimmages before that tournament, but it just feels a little bit more with our motto with fundamental first and making sure we have winners on and off the court. And I really don't want to destroy their confidence by putting them out there because they all agree that they need a little bit more work. And I very much appreciate that communication from the parents and kids. Uh, that being said,
Well, to add to that, you mentioned 6 weeks of training,
mhm,
which I think is a good enough time, you know, to get them ready, and especially if they want it and they agree to do it, and that means they're motivated to get it done. So I would make a motion.
thank you.
And I'll second that.
Okay, thank you so much. So, motion passed for to pay the basketball trainer, Coach William Matthews, who to as a settlement as a proposal from the parents and players to have the some of the grade 9 players um, do training for 6 weeks, which the payment foregoes one of the tournament fees, which is already budgeted, and we would have paid towards a tournament in order to concentrate on them specifically to get them better. Hopefully, I said that right. This is a mouthful. So, thank you so much, board, and we will definitely report it back to them. Items due to the village. We have tendered our roster for that 10-9 split team. It's also check number 1586, which is the payment for that team. And let's see. Still outstanding, of course, is the quarterlies and the what we're waiting from Spillane. With that being said, we're on to the Village Royal Palm Beach input and comments.
Um, nothing. You just hit on what my comments were gonna be. The items do so. Um, yeah. Once you're able to get back in touch with Spillane and get those over, um, we'll be up to date with everything.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So we're going to note there's still what's been on the table, the outstanding financial. That on silent. So sorry. All right. So summary of approvals. We've approved, of course, the gym fees, which is part of our standing order and our agreement with the village, which is check number 1586. I think I missed no 1586. And then the next check is 1589, which is payment to Coach Matthews. All right, this brings us to the end of our agenda items. God, I'm just tongue tied today. Let's revisit the minutes. Okay. All right. Motion to accept the minutes.
And I second that.
All right. Thank you. I'm gonna send it to you physically. Are you able to email it to him? But we'll send it to him physically. Thank you so much.
You normally email it, or you just hand it over?
Depending on the situation, sometimes we email it because we reviewed everything and then email it over. All right. This brings us to the end of our meeting. Our next workshop is scheduled for Friday, July 8th, 2022 at 8:30 p.m. at the Rec Center. And our next board meeting is scheduled for Wednesday, July 20th, 2022 at 7 p.m. at the Village Hall. Are there anything else to address? We're all good? All right. And I will bring this meeting to adjourn. Have a good night.